Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, take it away.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at the numbers from Max Strus.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, in at forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust. And the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
Now here's McCollum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, C.J. McCollum. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Smitty, McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
Now here's Butler. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
Great dish, an underrated part of Butler's game, his ability to create for others.
Here's Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. Ingram finds Valanciunas. And that one, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lowry. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the paint. Butler against Ingram. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Butler.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Tipped away. Here's Ingram. Some solid defense from Butler. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Lowry, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Martin misses.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Lowry against Ingram. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen. Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. Puts up a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. McCollum, a pass to Valanciunas. Adebayo finds Butler. Martin with a screen on McCollum. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
The Heat with the lead. On the court for Miami here in the second. Max Strus is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Butler in at the power forward position. Now here's Dedmon. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality draws contact.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
And he drops the first. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, BA. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Nance, defended by Dedmon. And here's Hayes to the wing on the left. Here's Daniels. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Outside Butler. Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. Pelicans cleared away. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
That's good from Butler. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Graham's checked in for New Orleans. Butler hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Graham with a screen on Strus. The kick out to Graham. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
1:11 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Butler. Over Hayes. Butler, good. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Valanciunas finds Hayes. Strus against Graham. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. That shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
McCollum against Lowry. Now here's McCollum. Got it. Good job in the low post. McCollum's got 5.
In traffic, CJ uses his soft touch on the interior.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at Miami, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
I'm looking at their effort level, and it's okay. They're not pushing the action. They're not getting to the line. Those easy shots from the charity stripes can make all the difference. I would know. I'm a charity stripe expert.
Easy shots, huh, big fella? Interesting. Okay.
Hey, man, I shot 99.999999% from the charity stripe in my dreams.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Heat with the lead. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in at forward. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Valanciunas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
Good on the second one.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
McCollum against Lowry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
He hits the second from the line. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Here's McCollum. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
2 minutes.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And finished off by Adebayo.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Up and over Lowry. McCollum's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Hero against Jones. Here's Butler, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Butler. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Alvarado's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Now here's Ingram. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. Here's Ingram. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and no problem from Williamson as he finishes.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Adebayo, a screen on Jones. Here's Hero. No good, a bit long that time. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
Inside. Adebayo finds Hero. Butler on the wing. 9 points in the game. Adebayo sets a screen, shoots from the line. The shot by Butler, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Ingram. From deep three-point range. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front, up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
15. The Heat, 20.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. And the bucket is good.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Pass to Martin. Now Adebayo. Outside Strus. To the middle. Lowry outside. Over McCollum. Misses off the right iron. The Pelicans trail. Out to the right wing. To tie it up. Adebayo grabs the board. And for Miami, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls that are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
The first one falls. Nance, he's checked in for Hayes. Both shots good from the stripe. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McCollum outside. No good from outside.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Robinson passes to Martin. Here's Adebayo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Lowry against McCollum. Yep, that one's good.
This is why C.J. McCollum is seen as a leader, drilling a big shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Adebayo. The layup misses. 1:14 left in the game. Pass to Daniels. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Murphy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They lead by 3. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Strus. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Hero with it. 54 seconds left in the final quarter. The shot off that time. And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 3. Williamson passes to McCollum. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Count it!
Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Right about now, coming to the floor. Put your hands together for your Pelican Breaker. Let's make some noise. We are the 6th man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, McCollum. Rebound by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Shooting for Miami. Kyle Lowry at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
The poise and the composure Kyle Lowry brings is impressive. He doesn't fear stepping to the line in these spots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
For your Pelicans dance team.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Valanciunas. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
He's shown he can get it done in the big moments. JV delivering in the clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
For team foul. At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's McCollum. Here's Williamson. The 3. The rebound by Lowry. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the Heat, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. So the Heat win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.